These are just apartments. Oh, Shinji, my man, my little demon buddy.
Boy.
Look at his little censored
What is
crotch.
up?
I feel like I could talk to you all day, Loved Eyes.
What's on your mind?
Everything, nothing. You know how it is. Feeling quite relaxed.
The investigator is here.
You're the only one on the island that is.
That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs.
What the hell?
Do you come from a perfect society?
You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
You personally?
Of course, not me personally. The lower class.
I do like that the demon is just a communist.
He's great. He's a blast.
No time to chat. Things to do.
That's weird.
But I thought you said... and he just leaves. Alright, I need to, like, not keep getting distracted by everything, so I should probably go find the person instead of, like, dealing with whatever this is.
I believe this is the witness's apartment. I think if you look up with the like ARG.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. I got some shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could do that.
So you can talk to the witness
Could
if you
get
want.
very distracted.
Up to you. So that's to get the like elevator logs.
Yeah.
Bar Shinji. Well, this guy's one of my favorite designs in this game. Because I like Sam Daybreak as well. I just like that name. It's a cool name. Under the gaze of the gods, the so-called investigation freak returns to the island sequences.
Do they ever explain the investigation freak thing, or is that just what everybody calls you?
You'll get it.
Okay,
You know.
Okay.
Witness to the end, observer. I should be reading this as like the Pokedex in the Pokemon anime. Like you find a new Pokemon. Overseer of each dying paradise. I just like this character as a concept. I like everything about this one. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia.
That's the one that's under the pyramid?
Sure.
Oh,
I don't
the
know.
library lore.
I don't remember. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel older and wiser. That's not how you spell Ezekiel, but like, how would you pronounce that? Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility, overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse.
The computer really came for him and was like, this guy, daddy issues.
Daddy issues, also likes getting plants, kinda lame. Bully him.
Good to see you
Weird.
again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight. I do remember you. And super don't need this computer to tell me things.
Make him cry. How long has it been since you last did work on for our holy masters?
The end times are looming.
Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in our astral wake of the heavenly titans. Still figuring out this guy's voice. Especially after last night, the island is so ready to end that the time flow is broken, the gods are displeased.
Truly, this game is just you get to practice voices time.
Yeah, this is all going to my like voice acting audition tape.
This island is full of sinners.
We are supposed to be their loyal servants, our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme, our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder.
The end times are looming.
Ooh, that was weird. The end times are looming. You heard him say it like that. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods.
Interesting. Interesting.
Wow, big choice.
Big choice.
She's waving her hands.
Yeah,
Careful, she's
she's
gonna
gonna
hit.
dance.
She's gonna hit witness.
That's funny.
The investigator is here.
Damn.
Another sinner.
Another sinner fallen from the light and into heresy, just like the rest of this island.
Got it.
We're devoted to them, but don't think they're righteous.
Crime cannot hide.
I'm here to weave some truths, not do their work.
You have forgotten our holy purpose as well. Too many have.
That's strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style.
Far too much has happened in your absence. Truth has become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way.
Is it bad that I'm looking at the character art and going, the shadows, the layers on multiply?
What?
Layer both!
You started speaking wizard gibberish there. I have not strayed from the path. I kind of messed up that word a little bit.
The gods are radiant.
Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments.
Other gods work in esoteric ways.
Or maybe it was a divine reminder. Our gods work in esoteric ways.
Another sinner.
Are you here to punish that wicked monster that committed this atrocity?
The gods are watching us.
The sinner that allowed demons on the island, will he burn in the fire of justice?
How are you feeling about losing your jurisdiction?
Blasphemy!
I don't think he's taking it very well.
The judge has no right. It just proves how far this island has fallen. A holy man should be allowed to do his holy work.
Investigator.
Now, how can I assist you in your holy work?
Oh man, is this list just gonna get longer as we keep going?
I mean, you're getting through, like, eventually it gets to the point where you don't, I mean, maybe you will, but at least I wasn't asking everyone everything. I was just asking them things I thought they would have notes on.
That's true.
Like asking the witness about, Yuri's alibi. It's like, feel free if you want to speed through it.
Yeah, is Henry
Under the
responsible?
gaze of the gods.
Oh, great.
You can just recap afterwards what you learned.
Don't test me.
Do you believe
The
Henry
gods
did
are
it?
watching us.
Oh, he's just not gonna question the gods. Okay,
The
great.
truth remains obscured.
It is the way of the
This
gods.
island is full of sinners.
Yeah, I don't think he likes this place.
The gods are displeased.
Perfect person to be like, hey, you need to watch everything here get destroyed. Like, in fairness.
Gods are radiant. Under the gaze of the gods. The gods are displeased.
The syndicate sins by not giving everything to our lords. Interesting. Active
He's a
punishment.
cool guy.
That's strange. Strange.
Do gods often use knives?
The gods are displeased.
Ooh.
The gods are radiant.
So anyone, including the pantheon of astral deities, could be responsible for the murder. Righteous work is never easy. So basically, he's like, "Listen, if the gods said it was okay, it's fine."
This is the first person who's not like, Henry did it. Obviously, Henry did it. Shut up. But it's not a better. He's just going, listen, whoever did it, did it.
Do you have a motive?
Bathed in the glory of
And
the
he's just
gods.
gonna keep saying the same
Sure.
thing.
What?
Who?
Our holy masters. Of course not.
I love this character.
Where?
Investigate.
Surprisingly, I will say one of the characters that I like took the least interest in is Doctor Doom Jazz.
But his name is Doctor Doom
It's-
Jazz.
The coolest name, and I think that's the best part of him, for me at least.
Okay, alibi in his apartment. Alone.
Oh.
The architect came to visit. So that backs up the other testimony, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yep, that's what she said. Literally. Unless she's the dog, and in that case, the dog's innocent.
Why did she come visit
I'd let a
her?
dog commit mass murder. Oh, we're kissing.
Anything odd about her behavior? We had a pleasant time. Wined and
I need to
dined.
investigate this.
Investigator.
Stepped out on the balcony to take a phone call. It was fleeting.
What time?
Shortly before death visited the island. I'll follow up. Do you have any proof that you were both in your apartment? Nightmare computers at the entrance log. Everyone enters and exits the apartments. But I don't have the thing yet.
Yeah, I have absolutely no memory on how you get those, so.
Thank you.
Guy's missing.
Hey, Jax!
You are no help. That's fine. Did you see Yuri? Have you spoken to the architect?
The end time
I'm gonna have to, like, rewatch my playthrough of this, just to, because I took a very different direction.
Surely this is a joke.
Oh, no, he doesn't like Henry either. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like him, but he wants to kill him for the demon stuff.
That's fair.
The dead zone. What? The dead zone is a reminder of what does that mean?
The dead zone is where the demons. Okay, so a little bit of a reveal here.
Esoteric ways.
In my D&D world, I have a land called Scorched Idranks.
Yeah.
He's slightly inspired from this.
Okay.
Because Scorched Idranks in my D&D world is a land where a demon portal was opened and they had to like section that area of the continent off. And that's basically what they have in this.
Okay.
Katie's diligently going through and getting rid of all the little exclamation points.
I don't like them. I want them to go away. Okay.
Away with you.
Well,
You must love it when a game gives you like mark all as red. Those are his plants
wow.
that Starlight wanted you to bully him on.
Wow.
Little oranges.
Wow.
Das Crystal obtained.
You can just snoop on his apartment.
It's cool. We're cool, right? Relic from Persia from before the Great Betrayal. Early depictions of gods and demons. Holy Catalyst. Okay. Witness's phone. Take this to comms to verify location. Plants. Statue of the Prophet crying grudge. Wow.
He just robbed his phone. Oh, it's like a Nokia. Nokia brick.
Nokia?
Nokia.
Nokia.
Is this? I don't know. Where's this change? Is this like an American thing? Nokia? Nokia. Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Crazy.
It was very funny when I said aluminum and then the entire D&D squad just groaned.
Just erupted.
Everyone
How many
was unhappy
goddamn
with me.
fuse boxes does he have? Wait, go back around that corner.
Mhm. Three.
Why? Why are they placed like this?
Well, you see, you need one for,
Surely you would have them one next to the other. That's like one of those like click and drag tools where it'll randomly place like foliage, except they did it with
Yeah.
fuse boxes.
Should I jump off this building?
Of course you can.
No, I said should I?
In game. Oh.
Oh, what's down here? I think that's just okay. That's not very exciting.
In game. In game. You
Yeah.
can't do it.
In
Well, you can do it in
Minecraft,
real life, but you
once.
shouldn't.
You can do it once. Probably.
Ah,
Well,
I
actually,
mean-
if you land on your feet, you might just
Yeah,
break
go
all-
on.
You'll like if depending on the height, you'll just break all of your bones before you get to anything vital, and you'll live.
Okay, so people call me crazy because I say I can fight a moose and win, and you're right here saying I can jump off a building and live.
It depends on the height of the building.
Yeah, well,
Okay, that's fun.
it's crimson acid.
Yeah. I mean, cats can survive jumping off a building from like 2 or 3 stories up.
Right, but cats control gravity.
Right, of course, as we know. They are, what's the Dunamancy? Is that the spell school? They're wizards. Cats are wizards.
Cats, yeah. Parkour.
Parkour.
Das Crystal obtained.
So many blood crystals.
So many blood.
You're dripping with blood crystals.
Blood crystals. Why are there so many air conditioners?
It's warm. It's a tropical island.
Then they could have just made it colder. They made the island.
Well, this isn't Perfect 24, is it? Perfect 25 is the next one. They're still, they're still tweaking it.
Relic obtained.
You just grab the bug.
It's a fascinating grasshopper. How could I not?
Relic obtained.
Questionable donation.
You're just picking stuff out like bug coins,
And listen, the entire populace has already been gotten rid of in ritualistic sacrifice. I think they don't need it anymore. I think it's fair game.
You've been exiled for 3 million days. Do you need it? Whoa! What's that?
What's
Do
the
you
point
see
of
the?
this?
There's a guy on Instagram Reels. It's maybe from TikTok who just goes to random like faucets that he finds in cities and tests to see if they work. That's what you're doing right now. If they work, he goes, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Let's go. Running water. Yeah, dude."
Interesting.
And those are the more popular videos because I've never seen one where it doesn't run water. I think he just gets sad and walks away.
It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at the temple. No.
Wow. Heretic.
I guess.
What's the blue? Oh, that's your man. That's Ghost.
Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay.
Dude, it's his wife's stone. Eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah, it looks like a jelly bean.
All the time.
Maybe it is.
Listen, just because things look edible doesn't always mean they're edible.
Do you think I could make a jelly bean that looks like a stone, and then have a game show where I put people on a pebble beach, and have the it'd be like a play on finding a needle in a haystack, finding a bean on the beach.
This is like a worse version of you eating the different flavored jelly beans, and some of them are like barf.
Oh no, I think I threw them out. I had those for over a year.
My first
And-
achievement in this game is giving this guy back his rock.
I don't even remember this game having achievements. Do I need to replay this game to 100% it?
When you hold it, I hope you can find the happiness it gave me. Whoa!
Oh, I couldn't help but smiling on you.
What do you want?
You like that stone the spirit gave you?
Gem death.
Gem
Glad
death.
to be back.
Oh, hoping it was going to be a no.
Why?
Want to sell it?
Why do you want it?
Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections.
One of?
Oh yeah, I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrails, prayer wreaths from the mad monks in the Venus labyrinths. So, want me to sell? 2 blood crystals, one-time offer.
Yeah, sure.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Wow, that guy really passed on to the afterlife, being like, whenever you hold it, think of me and feel goodness in your soul. And then Shinji came on and was like, I'll give you 2 crystals for your 1 pebble. We're like, deal.
Listen.
I guess it was more like $2 for it.
Yeah, I think he'd appreciate it more than me.
Shinji actually really wanted it for the sentimental reasons he just couldn't say.
What is all of this? What's happening?
The door.
Okay. What's in here?
Power.
Another
door.
Okay. Descend into the ocean.
Let the water consume you. Maybe the water did it.
Yeah.
So you can follow the wire there.
Oh. Up.
Pretty much any locked door will have something like that.
It's all part of the mystery.
Wow. The hardest part is going to be remembering all of the mystery threads for a week.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Because I did the same thing when I streamed it. Oh.
I forgot about this
Yeah, we
call. Let's hope it doesn't break
crashed
anything.
last time.
Oh, yeah.
No, we did it.
Love dies.
We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary.
So why are you calling?
I am under orders to cooperate with you, Ninorosito. Nenorosito.
Who's giving you orders?
Judge has assumed authority while this crisis is resolved. Haven't you been briefed? Are you just wandering around without a clue? We have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Nenorosito. I think that means investigation freak or something like that. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the heavy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. Bing.
I hope that this is as simple as it appears.
The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation.
Inhibitor sedation?
Damn we puerta? I don't know how to say those words. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more.
This is being very serious about a criminal investigation and be like, go talk to Doom Jazz. Incredible.
Go talk to Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I am guarding the suspect at the Desolation Cell on the Rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across to the prison is in the South Beach.
But
Goodbye, Nenorosito. So, Marshal Akiko is very mean to you, and I kind of have a crush on her.
that's sort of where I was expecting that sentence was going.
You're just taking someone's mail. Oh no, okay.
Once again, if I was taking somebody's mail, they're all dead.
There, you got the door open. Good job.
Yeah. Investigating.
Detective mystery solved.
Case closed, boys.
The case of the locked door has been solved. I feared that wasn't the only mystery I had to solve, though.
Yeah, I think there's another one. I can't remember very well, though. Could be anything.
Yo, Shinji? Is that Shinji? Is that his shade of blue?
No, I think it's guard.
Oh, it's a guard. God, disgusting. Get him away from me.
You wanna talk, buddy? Oh.
Oh, it's Mr. Blood Crystal. Peepers, Katie did say at the start of this that she was going to do a 100% Blood Crystal run
That is not.
with no guide.
That is not at all what occurred.
We were talking. This is going to come out weeks before we talk about it on the podcast, but we did. I did put it to the boys to see what kind of name they wanted to give the listeners of the podcast. And Ben, being put on the spot, said grunts. and so we call them the grunts. It was very funny.
This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is the canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract? Formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. And by run, I mean explode.
Profound. Yeah, what's your take on modern art? Go.
I don't know what makes it modern.
It's after a certain date. So it makes anything modern. It's just new.
I like the. I don't know. I don't get it. I was gonna try to. I was gonna try to defend a piece of modern art, and then I couldn't figure out the way to describe it. So.
What piece?
You know the thing with the like balloon dog, and inside of it is more balloon. It was in Spider Verse.
Oh.
It was like,
Uh-huh.
and then they go, I think it's a Banksy.
But that was like
Yeah.
that was like the universe glitching out.
That in the first movie. In the second movie, the fight in the museum. You're
Oh,
stuck
I can
again.
just use the ladder from here. Okay.
No.
That's fine. It's... I will say, it just feels like you're kind of gliding everywhere.
Mm-hmm. More music. Look at her, she vibing.
We vibing.
Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! Splat! Dance!
Wow.
Does music count as modern art? I don't get art. I don't go to many art
You
things
don't
there.
understand art.
I get it. Like, I appreciate it. It being made.
Mm-hmm.
Like, video games are art, I guess. I guess that's my art. Oh. Speaking of art. Oof.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Neurons activated. A little confused, but they're activated.
This is a safe space. I'm sure the peepers won't. What?
Got many
Oh.
got many furries?
How many
among the peepers?
Furries?
That's gotta be like peak furry stuff right there. Just like, what is she, like a deer head with tits? Like,
Now what's that?
well, no.
Okay. I'm getting so sidetracked by literally everything.
It's the beauty of it. I believe this leads to Crimson Acid. Oh, probably Crimson Acid's about to call you.
I'm a genius!
Hello? I'm working on it.
I was. I'm trying. I just get sidetracked by shiny. I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady.
Hello, Crimson.
You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit.
I'm working. You haven't come to see me.
Don't get high and mighty just because someone's let you off the leash after all this time. Actually, she should really have a Valthine. Like, I'm running my equations out of the sewers, looking for a mysterious door. Look for a
What
mysterious
are you
door.
doing in the sewers?
You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize it was a multi-island situation. How long do these
Yeah,
islands...
3 million days?
Yeah.
Well, this island got messed up 10 years ago, so that's how long they've been, like, moving to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you for a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all of the Nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you.
Then I'll take a trip to the sewers.
If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode.
Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret.
Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals, though. I'm not running a charity. You're gonna be like staring right at her.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I really was just standing right next to her. That's funny. She's like, "Why aren't you here?" And I'm like, "Girl, I'm at your front door. What do you want
Like
from
I'm in
me?"
the corner.
Like, girl, she's gonna be like, "Dang, that was fast. You really, girl,
You really skedaddled over here.
Girl, I was right here."
Thank you.
Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long. Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England in AD 1002, under the sign of Endless Moon.
Births weren't done in hospitals that year. The births.
How do you know that?
Because birth. I'm assuming.
You don't know.
Oh, we didn't.
I-
They didn't medicalize birth. It was done by midwives for a very long time.
Right, but they also weren't massacring gods and parading them through the streets. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. Another god. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty, her big titties and her big titties. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate.
Good work.
Hello, Starlight. Where in the dark time, someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the exile back.
Sorry.
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson,
Don't be
but
coy.
The head? Things change. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods.
oh, so her head wasn't like that before. Interesting.
Yeah, she was just a person. She was just a human.
Just a human.
And then she got blessed and was like, I want, like, animal head. Like, is
Yeah.
it goat head? Is that a deer head?
It looks like a goat. Well, it's got horns, not antlers.
See, I would say it looks like a deer, but the horns are
Glad to
goat.
be back.
You know? Well, I don't
New
know.
look suits you.
It makes sense that it would be a goat because the goat is their, like, main god. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble.
That's
I said it badly on purpose.
Uh-huh. What's the A to the B to the C in the sewer pad?
Quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
I do like that sprite.
Definitely. Definitely because of the head. Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada. You too can get a goat head. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space.
What happened to the glamour of the battlefield?
Been a long time since anyone called me that. The old life is over.
You miss it?
Everyone misses their old life. Nostalgia is a curse, lady.
I don't miss Exile. I've been out for like
Is it-
a couple hours. It's so much better. Oh my god, there's only so many times you can read the same book.
What's your book? You haven't said.
Oh, that's a good question.
Give it time. You're stepping into the viper's nest. See how I made the line sound like it was responding to both lady and you?
Business is booming.
Oh, you want to buy a secret? Give. Look at her reaching out.
Yeah, it's a well-drawn hand. But hands are difficult. Have you ever thought about the logistics? Like...
All the time, every day. That's my Roman Empire.
just-
Empire.
hands? How do they work?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, I feel like for a book, it would be interesting to have like a big encyclopedia of like a bunch of things. As like you can just look up facts.
Mm.
Whereas you would get bored of the same story. You probably would.
Right, but you just learn. Yeah, so that's why I went with the
Right.
skill book.
Yeah, that does seem a little bit better, but at a certain point. Yeah. I don't know. This is probably not going to get us anything interesting.
Business is business.
I believe she also doesn't give you answers for free.
That's fair.
Business is business.
Ah,
Secret.
You should definitely, if you have enough blood crystals, buy that Starlight upgrade.
Yeah.
Good work.
Mm,
Have
there
one
it
of
is.
those.
Mass murder opens up a market for people looking to buy secrets. Not yet.
It's just such a fun cast of characters. Like,
This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this one
That's
from me.
strange.
Okay. Not a fan of her position.
yeah, she used to be a mighty warrior, and now they just have her going around as like, look, she got a goat head
Crazy.
because she worshipped enough.
Okay, and so the leader was getting a bit paranoid and tightening the grip. Interesting.
No. No, I want you to be gay with me.
I mean... Oh my gosh, she has so much!
Well, see, all of the alibis and motives, I believe you pay her for.
Yeah. How do you do
So it's like the first couple questions. You don't have to ask them all. You can
No,
just.
yeah.
But I believe the first couple ones are like actual things you're asking her, and then
Yeah.
it gives you like insight for the rest. How much is it? Sweet. Cosmos.
Wow. Perfect, we've already seen 2 of those. You'll need to install it manually? Okay, of course you do.
Dead Nebula. That might be the pub.
sure.
Oh, and you can also
Those are
buy
actually pretty important
skins.
notes. She told us. Yeah, I don't think you get to see the skins either. You just get the names of them.
Interesting. Visions of Cosmo.
Got it.
Thank you.
I bet he does. He fucking hates me.
It says you want to be a soldier again. You want to be in the
Secrets breed
marshals.
mysteries.
The investigator is here.
He thinks that's enough. She's really calling him a dummy.
A shitter. A little shitter, man. I mean, she does have a point, in fairness.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who knows?
The thing is, a lot of times with investigations, you just want to hear what people's reaction to the question. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to gauge them
Yeah.
rather than listen to them.
Yeah, when you know everybody's a snake. Like
Mhm.
it's about seeing what people react to. You know, because you already know they're gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm. Expert detective here.
Nah.
I love the colors of her horns. Like the outside
Uh-huh.
being dark and the inside being like almost like a blood red.
Where were you last night? It's
Yuri really hates Crimson.
yeah.
Not a fan of titties, that guy.
Wow. Any evidence? None. She's straight up
No
about it.
alibi. There you go.
Thank
So
you,
yeah, I
Valerie.
think that's one of the things you can present to the judge.
Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. If I knew mass murder was going down, I would have got a way to corroborate my alibi. Yeah.
Secrets breed mysteries.
If I had something, I'd sell it to you. Fair.
What do you mean?
Sure.
Okay, and now that's left is everything that you gotta pay for.
Everybody's yeah.
Wow. How much are they? Do you know?
I don't remember. You can check. Like you won't auto buy it.
Right. Right.
I would say 5 blood crystals at most.
Yeah. I only have 5, so.
Hmm.
This might be a good leave this for now.
Yeah, I
feel
believe
like
that's
we're
what I did as
still-
well.
I feel like we're still very early days. If there's a phone nearby, though, I would pay for the fast travel, probably. What's over here? Lights.
That's a phone.
That's a phone!
I'm excited for you to get fast travel. I'm so excited to see what the skin is. This is my kind of collectible. Something that just like gives me a cool new look.
Mm-hmm. We love cosmetics. Of course, they have to put in. They're like, you have to install it manually. I'm like, that's just an excuse to put the AOL sound effect.
They got to get their money's worth out of it. So see the way that clue had a bullet like hole in it?
Mm,
That means that that's something you can like get her with.
okay. So much. Oh, it didn't save the other skin.
Oh, I didn't save the other one. You got your blood.
Yeah, got a
Um,
refund.
Yeah, I realize now that point where we had the like crash, I'll probably just split and make this 2 episodes.
Oh, fair enough.
Another great point of this game is the sound design. How we knew that there was a phone nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Just so many good details.
Oh, they're over on there. Okay.
They're on the rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you raised the bridge. You were doing so. You were messing around with, that whole like locked
Yeah.
door, and then I think that was to raise the
Over
bridge.
by that guy. Oh,
Yeah. The like
Why
tunnel
is
thing
the
you couldn't
jump
get into.
button? The bumper.
Because A button is to do everything else. My idea of a perfect game isn't like the greatest game of all time. My idea of a perfect game is something where the developers set out with a goal and achieved it, right? Like perfectly achieved it. They didn't make any mistakes along the way. And this one is damn near a perfect game. So like even the movement is clunky in this, but it's not a game about movement.
Yeah.
It serves its purpose. It gets you
Like I
around.
said, I love the Zero Escape games. I would not say that they are perfect.
Mm,
You know?
yeah.
I just think they're neat. Did I already? Is that
Yeah,
the...
what did that where does that lead to? Follow that wire.
It's this door. I think I already did it.
Oh, you just opened it from the other side? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was wrong then.
No, I
That
just did
tunnel
it
that the
earlier.
guard's standing beside is what leads to the rock, but I do not remember how you lift it. Maybe you just have to talk to the guard.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to the card.
That's video game.
video game.
Listen, every game is a rhythm game because every game has an optimal sequence of button presses that gets you the victory, and that's what a rhythm game is.
So you're just saying speedrunners are really good at rhythm games?
Yeah, speedrunners must love rhythm games.
Except for a rhythm game is like the one thing you can't like speed up.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But you're like you can't. Yeah.
But I think the draw of a speedrun isn't the like beating it as fast as I can. Is like the actual draw of it is like it's almost like its own scoreboard. So, you know, a rhythm game would have that like really difficult perfect score to achieve.
Yeah.
Just like a speedrun would have.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Tekken, and it's been real fun learning how to get good at that game.
Yeah, are you master yet?
Totes, totally. I have figured out a character to play, and she is fun. Zafina, for any of the peeps that know Tekken. Who, spoilers, in the campaign, fucking dies. So, I don't know. I have like 10 years before the next game, but I'm like, cool, I can't wait for this character to be super awesome in the story. And then she's in like 3 scenes and then gets murked.
Dang. Well, I guess that's why her thing can never happen. Her ending where she just
Yeah.
actually seals the demon or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is. Her ending is like she seals the demon and saves the day, but in the story, it's she gets killed. Like it's the same place, I think.
I don't know how you're supposed to get down there. I don't know. Help!
I think if you follow along the side, there might be a hole in that tunnel somewhere.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I didn't say it earlier because, you know, that's suspicious.
The investigator is here.
Ah, I see.
Got it.
Someone may have
Music
melted through the bars, yeah. It's like that
With
good old
thermite.
no demons needed, that's good old explosives.
Science, baby. Look at how flat that guy is.
You're calling him flat?
Well, look at him! Look at them titties! They're barely titties!
The investigator is here.
What's
Man's
your deal?
nipples are almost inverted. He's that flat. Sorry. But he has a damn good reason to cover his face in shame.
Okay.
Nightmare computer.
Just more of this? Just this again?
Yeah, you get pretty used to them. That's why I was letting you struggle with the first ones, because
I wouldn't call it struggling necessarily.
linger on it.
Yeah.
But you can also check out before you finish it the Cosmos.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I recall that one being really easy.
Wow.
And then the pyramids are mostly just triangles.
I'm glad
I don't
we
remember
need
what the
advanced
last one is.
technologies to decipher these hieroglyphics. Listen, I want to go over there. I want to know what's behind this door.
Go for it.
Okay. Cool. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
I don't know the lyrics. I would have heartily joined in with you.
Follow my rainbow.
I guess I could have just been like ba 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 ba.
First of all, bisexual lighting. Second of all, you should have broken out the like a dragon, just yelling the karaoke backup.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Honolulu, Sonic. Here, I guess they do kind of have. Isn't that one of the songs? They're like Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, Sonic
I think that's
Heroes.
from the
It's
game
different.
Sonic
It's
Heroes.
from-
Yeah.
Yep, it's from Sonic Heroes.
What's? Damn, I had my head. Where'd it go? You probably want to buy this one's fast travel
I
too.
was thinking about it, yeah.
Oh, they go. What is it like? Follow me, set me free, something like that.
Trust me, we will escape from the city.
See again. I can't listen to lyrics. I can't make them out. So I just end up humming along to them.
I am really invested in instrumental, being a band kid in high school. So like I'll get really into the like background nonsense that doesn't have lyrics and just be singing like or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what's happening? Okay. We got not as exciting.
No, I like that one. Yeah. You don't have music because you haven't gotten the broadcast system? I don't remember how you do
I think
that.
it's just we're out of the city, so like. Also, the lighting here crazy.
It's a cool prison.
Yeah, why wasn't Lady Love Dice in this prison? Why did she go to her exile other place? They also
This
have
is
a
human prison.
Human prison. Ah, yes, the human prison with the terrifying. Oh, all right.
Generosito.
I'm trying to admire your laser skulls, and you're interrupting.
Look
me.
at her! Look at her cool armor and her power stance. Listen, I
Pardon?
crush. Okay. I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
Well, you just spoke it.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Good to see you again. That's funny.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Born in Mihai de Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai Dai, Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe.
That's wild. She was born under the sign that has the same name as the army she got drafted into.
Hey, good eye there. I not being sarcastic, didn't notice that. Already forgotten. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapon-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer.
Sure.
Wow, I thought you were going to go sassy. There's always a first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals.
That's wild. They're like, no, let this guy cook. Okay, now he's crossed the line.
He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual.
So if he had succeeded, would it still be a crime?
I don't know. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Yes. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways
I
he
see.
opened.
Okay, so that's okay, cool.
Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment.
That's not good.
Pretty bad. Don't do that. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since. That's a hard word to say quickly. Inhibitors.
How?
So how did he escape?
I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone.
Okay.
The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops... What? The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island?
Yeah, that sentence just doesn't make sense. Oh, the blood
Yeah.
pools. I see. It is not
Oh,
pools
okay.
plural. It is pools verb.
Okay.
I understand.
That Labaju took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 23:52.
What the hell?
You knew the time precisely.
I can tell you how many rounds are in my gun on any gun I pick up. I can tell you the weight of any sword you hand me. Soldiers make sure they know things, Nenorosito.
Okay, you took the keen mind of beat. It's fine.
The investigator is here.
How did Henry get the murder weapon? A murder weapon.
He took my
Oh.
combat knife.
It's your knife. Perfect. Great.
When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Katie, don't be suspicious of her. I love her.
Did he attack you?
No, he took it and ran.
Where?
Where did you find her?
Outside the council building at 12:03, he was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal.
She
Trebu
said-
and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island. Love dies.
Paradise feels wrong.
Our orders to investigate before we execute him.
Every time. Whoa! Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Every time Love dies, his thighs affect me. Here's my report about last night. This is just a paper with a bunch of black rectangles on it. And a report on the Labaju's history. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical... Speak to Doomjazz if you want to know more. Nenorochito. I need to remember how to say that. Something tells me she's going to say it a lot.
Let's see. Okay. Syndicate Health Assessment Document. Shad. Citizen
I don't
version.
like this.
Examination instructor state that citizens should be examined but not administered medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no signs of abnormalities or intoxication.
That's weird.
Patients had visible blood around the mouth. Test shows blood matches several victims of the council member.
Murder.
Whatever. You know. Further samples confirmed that the blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient
Silly goose,
appears
that's how you
free
get
from
caught.
mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Convenient!
Mm-hmm.
Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse, most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion. During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. The symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him. Why not? Why didn't they exorcise him 10 years ago?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
During prior examinations, the patient was complaining about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out. Medical report. Wow.
We can go back to admiring the vibe of prison.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Prison.
This is what it's like, right?
Yeah, that seems correct.
Bird. How do you know, Katie? Have you been to prison?
I have not.
Oh.
Have you been to prison?
Like the timeout corner.
Okay. Didn't you get detained at the airport?
Yes, but unjustly. It was a big misunderstanding.
See, the way you say that makes it sound worse than what it actually was.
No, I was really trying to save it. No. Uh-oh.
If Henry escaped, this is where he started from, according to Akiko. I can measure the time he took if... What? Measure the time he took if I find his end spot. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Every division.
It's the most uncomfortable position.
Who the fuck are you?
Every division.
A citizen. 27 years old. Father unknown. We already got all this information
Mm-hmm.
about all the stuff he did. Struggling with school.
I got an
Interested in occult mathematics. Now that's fun.
That's where he went wrong.
I said, who the fuck are you?
Don't test me.
An investigator with very little patience.
Go fuck yourself.
He's got the same... He's like an older version of what's the guy in Disco Elysium who just swears at you, the child.
Crime is
The
repulsive.
talks in the third person.
What's his name? Connie or something like that? I forget. Like I have a choice.
Got it.
Let's start with your history. You're a citizen
Una,
born on the island
that's his name.
27 years ago.
That's weird.
No one knows who your father is.
Don't say that's weird. That's weird. You don't have a dad. That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mum? No DNA check, no nothing?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Crime cannot hide.
Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother.
I don't like this.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
Is this a fact?
An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island.
I grew up without a dad on the synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology, said I was a gifted astral communicator or some shit.
Somebody gave him books 10 years ago, or...
Sure.
Are you fucking deaf?
I spent my entire life trapped.
I'm
he
gonna
lowered
need
his
a drink
arms there.
after this. Stop it!
Sure.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured in out of you. Now we have the dead zone. Demon possession you and you... A demon possessed you and you killed your mother. Why are you saying the same thing you just said? Oh, and he killed the chief exorcist. That's why no exorcism. Got it.
Whatever you fucking say.
I don't like this.
No memory of that either.
Fragments. You ever tried to catch a fish with your bare hands? The trick is to put your hands in the water and let the fish get used to it. Eventually, the fish will swim into your hands and you can grab it. Grab too early and it gets away. Take your hands out because the water is too cold and you start all over again. That's what it's like for me and my memories. It might have happened, it probably happened, it definitely happened, it never happened. All of those are the same to me. Are we going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
The investigator is here.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party.
How does the demon make you act?
My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared.
Ugh, that doesn't sound good.
I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
Of course.
You got any fucking questions or what?
Oh, I like how you could ask him who he thinks did it.
This is what I mean. Like, say some of the questions
That's
unnecessary.
funny. I mean, but I want to know what he says. I mean, he's just gonna
He's
say
gonna
fuck
just be like,
you,
who?
but, like,
Yeah.
did you do it?
I spend my entire life adrift.
Okay.
I don't remember. I've been told I killed something. You can skip through. You get at your own
Think
pace.
about the night, new night,
Keeper's got a peep to keep in.
new
To
night.
keep.
The warrior goddess.
Yeah.
What is happening in the background? Everything's
sparks.
exploding still.
He's getting zapped. It's the demonic inhibitors or something.
Yeah.
The demonic inhibitors are pills, though, that he
Oh,
takes.
memory about last
Or he's
night is
given.
different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see new night.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Did someone say new night to you last night? You saw a goddess before. Doesn't know when. Cool. This one's not gonna really give us much. I don't anticipate.
You got a motive? You got a motive on killing those people you don't know?
Yeah.
I guess he does have a pretty good motive. Because the Syndicate aren't gods. They're just playing God.
What about the demon inside of you? Can feel it at
I
all
have a bad feeling
times.
about this.
Pure rage, white hot scalding rage. Once the island scorched to nothing.
I must be the bad
I was
guy,
gonna say,
right?
he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yep. Imagine asking a normal human, did you witness the witness last night?
Yeah. Like, what does that mean?
What?
How did it,
It's
like,
not even just a
this-
regular human. It's someone who's been in prison for the last 10 years.
Yeah, and asleep the whole time. Like,
Sure.
Of course.
we all need a hobby, ain't that the truth?
I had hoped that you would like this guy, but my main assumption for why I thought you would like this guy is because of his constant position of his hands tied up like that. But he clearly displays that he can lower his hands in some of the images. Like, he just likes that position.
I like how the prison outfit has like cool spirals and junk on it. Like they had to go out of their way to like make it stylish. You know?
Yeah, this place exists purely on vibes, you know?
It's true, it really is a vibe-based society. Tell me how you escaped. Okay.
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
Ominous.
Yeah, agitation, screams, and society will
Maggie,
take
the
the
hell?
same time and year. Screams. There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this
Oh.
world. Any idea of the cause? No idea. So we have okay. We don't know a lot.
Theory crafting?
We don't know a lot, but if he's on inhibitors and they fail, that would point to whoever was supplying them, which one would assume is the doctor, but also the whole book thing with Yuri having gone to the book stuff, which he could have been doing for himself, but he could have also been doing on the behest of the architect or just some other thing, because I'm sure somebody's blackmailing somebody, or like someone's got a secret that they don't want to give up, and so some other things are going on, but like
Crimson Acid would probably know that secret.
very possibly. You don't know who this is. Yep. You don't know who this is. You don't know who this is.
I'm shocked, stunned.
You don't know-
He's like, oh, I know Crimson Acid. Furry. I don't think he does that. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. You can just hang out.
You can
with
just
him.
hang out.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Oh, that's
You gotta
really
hang out with
silly.
someone.
I feel like we're gonna be seeing most people multiple times, so I haven't really been worrying about it.
It all depends on the way you go through the investigation. Like,
Yeah.
I will say, there are some of the characters that you've spoken to that I only spoke to, I think, once or twice.
Okay, interesting. And then we run.
Sprint.
Do you think we'll get copyright on YouTube for that? 'Cause we're just
Oh,
such
definitely.
good-
I'll have to mute this.
Just get such good singers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should make a band.
Ooh, what would our band be called?
Rabid noises.
Accurate. Okay, and then I assume. Well, we can't get into this.
Yeah, only a Kiko can.
Yeah. Well, you broke out from there.
Or I guess it's her blood signature, so anyone with her blood can go there. I don't know how that works. I saw you spot the shiny. It's like seeing a dog see something. And you're just like,
Oh yeah, I got those earlier. I didn't get them on my retread.
oh, it looks like the statue pooped out of blood. Ooh, statue pooping out blood crystals. See a doctor. Get a better diet.
Diet with what mouth?
I understand why it's pooping out blood crystals now.
Is this the one that I couldn't get to earlier?
Perchance.
Perhaps.
This is a
No, I
beach,
did
not a
get to
garden.
it. I just didn't go over this time, I think.
You've learned.
Those crystals obtained.
You lied. So what are you feeling? Where are you thinking of going next?
Okay, the fact those have exclamation points intrigues me.
It just means like you can talk about like Henry's, you know, pretty much any notes you find.
I should have talked to Oops. Oh well, that's fine. It's okay. I feel like the doctor's the one that has been talked about a lot. So I'm inclined to go bother him.
Go for it.
But also, how long have we've been trucking along?
We can go for another like 20, 30 minutes.
We could go find the doctor and then end it. And then begin
Sure.
with figuring out the doctor's whole deal.
Mm.
Wait, was this one of the ones where we couldn't? Oh, okay. I know there's one over somewhere that I didn't crack.
I
What's
believe
the-
on
what's the
the island you
elevators?
started on was Cosmos.
Yes, but there was also the elevators at the apartment building.
I think the elevator might have needed 2, but you can check it out.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong.
Well, while we're here...
Oh no, this looks like you got it.
Going to that computer.
Maybe it was the one on the island that needed 2. Yeah, good luck figuring out the Cosmos ones. This will be the next 20 to 30 minutes.
I just break down crying. I hate the fact that it's like different. Like it's all just different circles. I have to figure out which
Yeah, what do you expect
circle
from the
is
Cosmos?
the most circle. I don't
There's
know.
some stars in there. Yeah, see, you got a star here. You got to figure out where what corner's the star in, Kate? Oh,
Going that computer unlocked.
Got it.
Analyzing.
I wonder if that's Morse code. Witness enters 7. What is that? 5 something. 5:34. 8:58. Carmelina arrives and witness buzzes her in. 11:58. The God Justice Marshals arrive and secure the building. Man, I want a title like the God Justice Marshals.
Okay. I was gonna say, but this world has no fall damage, so like somebody could jump off the building, but they did both leave. I
Yeah,
could
they couldn't
talk
have
to
gotten
the-
back up.
Yeah, exactly. It did say, I think it said I could talk to this guy. Hi, buddy.
To the end.
We could hang
Pretty
out
much
with this
any
guy.
time you get like a case note,
Yeah. Oh, dang. Okay.
like yeah, you see.
Yeah. It's, yeah, so these are just.
I am still bathed in the glory of the
He said- that was me when I got vindication earlier. There's so Dr. Doomjazz and Sam Daybreak, I think, are the only 2 suspects left that you haven't spoken to.
still bathed in the glory of the gods.
We could also just hang out with this guy. Screw the
You can hang out with him if you want. I think they have like multiple hangouts. Like it's kind of.
Look.
Hmm?
There he is.
Is Shinji? Do you see him somewhere?
Yeah, he's on the balcony of that building.
Oh,
right
he spotted
there.
him.
Spotted. Yeah, we can see what a hangout's like.
Hello.
Hey, you want to just like vibe?
Witness to the
Like I know we're investigating murder, but like.
Yeah, that Sounds like he's shutting you down in a nice way.
Watching us.
No, he's just crazy.
That's strange.
What's with the zealot thing you got going on, buddy?
What are you talking about?
Of their holy masters.
The fact that this guy also seems to have done a pivot in the last... I mean, it's been a long time, but...
Yeah, he's got a whole new deal going on.
Sure, with all my body and mind, buddy.
bathed in the glory of the gods.
Okay.
I love how excited he gets.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
The game doesn't give you so much first cat. Sing for the silent goat. Here's us in the crystal caves. You will hear us again. Interesting. Maybe another time. Yeah. Hey, it's still increased. Interesting. Come back. Okay.
The gods are
I told you, there is like a dating sim aspect to
There's
it.
dating. Well, now we gotta go date everybody.
Hmm. Actually, I said that Sam Daybreak and Dr. Doomjazz. You also haven't like properly interrogated Lydia, so there's 3.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people still to talk to.
Oh, for sure. We got a lot. We got a lot happening.
And then you gotta start figuring out your way into the murder scene. You have the Marshall's murder scene to investigate. So much.
So much.
You gotta get to the comms tower to check the phone logs.
It's true. I'm just stealing people's phones. Are the ladders just so that you get out if you fall in the water?
Yes.
It slows down.
getting saved.
We saving out here.
We out here saving on file slot 1. There's something probably above you.
Or just...
I don't know. Maybe below, somewhere. It's
Something.
also a
What?
nightmare computer.
Yeah.
You don't like?
Yeah, I already cracked that one. Okay. Just, I don't know. Did I just walk past this like a forever ago?
Relic obtained.
All of those rib ones are always just the like a little note about whatever sequence of the island.
Yeah.
Really out here stepping in a foot bath, Katie? Oh, actually, this might be double jumping stuff.
What?
This might be extra travert. Let me look it up.
Why is it a
Because you feel a little refreshed. Let me check. Killer. No, not deer character. Even weirder, foot bath.
Even weirder. Foot bath, yes. Hello?
Yeah, it unlocks a new ability for Lady Love Dies.
Should I go for it then?
It's probably worth.
That's it. That's strange.
Feels like I could double jump.
Let's go!
The investigator is here.
Yeah, these islands
I
are-
don't think I did that in my first playthrough until near the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. You gotta wash your feet. Ooh! Foot bath. Scrubbing him down, yeah.
Alright, I need to stop so you stop talking about feet.
Sorry.
Turn that off. Get it
I was thinking about them
out
little
of
like
here.
fish things that you put your feet in so the fish eat the dead
Yeah.
skin. I want to know what that feels like. And I don't.
Have you
I
gotten
hope
a pedicure?
that's not considered weird. No.
Okay.
Is pedicure feet?
Yeah.
Manicures hands?
Yeah.
I've not done either.
You've only gotten a pedicure. I haven't gotten a manicure.
I don't want people touching my feet.
Yeah.
I don't think I
it
could
was definitely
hold
a
still
little
long enough.
weird, but it
I'm
was
very
like-
ticklish.
It was leading up to being in Florida for like a week. And it was kind of fun to have like the painted nails and all that stuff. What?
Psychic lizard people? Yeah, you know, Earth.
You know. There is an episode of Star Trek Voyager where like the crew, like members of the crew, just like get turned into weird lizards or something, and they have weird lizard babies. And then they eject them into space and never speak of it again.
Weird. Okay.
Also, now I'm thinking about Star Trek. This is bad.
I think around here somewhere is them little like crests you've been collecting. Oh yeah, I think it's to the right there. That like mural.
Okay. It's just an
I just remember it's around Doctor Doom Jazz.
There's the doctor.
He's, I believe, like behind you.
Oh, is he? Huh?
I think he's down low somewhere.
Help! We're gonna see what the fuss is all about.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. We're missing 3. It looks like. Are they around here?
So I believe that is his doctor's office, or like surgery room.
Hell yeah.
Oh. But of course he's not there. He's hanging out by his fucking yacht.
Confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. Glad that was something I could find.
He's just reading Twilight.
Got it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
The truth is revealed. Ooh, the investigator is here.
She's into this. She enjoys this one. Always vampires.
Vampires, demons, aliens, psychic lizard people.
Where's our boy? Where'd he go?
I believe he's behind down, like he's down near the water somewhere. So just maybe to the.
Oh,
There he is.
let's see.
Yes, this is why I consider water death,
I see.
because there are no ladders near here.
I see.
You should see if you can use that jet ski thing as well. Yeah, that's a jet ski. Do you know jet skis exist because of James Bond?
Really?
Yeah, it was like a gadget in one of the movies.
Oh,
One of
they
his like
exist.
special gadgets, and then people were just like, "That's cool, I want that."
And then they made it. That's great.
Oh,
it takes
can
you
you
to the
access it?
pyramid. Probably not. I would be very surprised. Yeah, you need pyramids and worship, both that I don't have.
Yeah, see, I didn't find this till towards the end, but at least you know.
At least I know.
There's this fucking yacht.
You seem so happy to see him on his yacht.
From what I recall, we have already obtained every good aspect of this character, but I may just be remembering incorrectly. Look at his! I like his jacket. I like his coat is
Whoosh.
perpetually flowing. Like
I like the slow turn.
Lady Love dies.
Lady Love dies as gorgeous as you were 3 million days ago.
I love the like detail on the skulls and the stickers, and then just phoning it in for the end of that stethoscope.
Dr. Doomjazz, the Syndicate's head doctor. Born in the Cannon Fortress, Scotland in I can't do a Scottish accent, I'm sorry. In AD 988, under the sign of Cosmic Deceit. Growing up during a military campaign, Doomjazz longed to become a doctor to tend to the wounded.
So does this imply they choose their names later? Because, like, no one's out here naming their child Doomjazz, especially in Scotland in the 900s.
1988, you don't know what people are calling their kids like Daenerys here a couple years ago. Like, maybe someone wrote a book and their head female character was Doomjazz. He snuck into the haunted Ziggurat medical school and studied in the library after hours. He became their top student and battlefield medic. He was captured during the Great Betrayal, losing his arms in a torture chamber before being rescued by Aiz Kawami. The two fled to join the Syndicate.
Fabulous.
And Starlight, the perfect pair. I can't do a Scottish accent, so he's not going to be Scottish.
The voice clips I don't think were Scottish. I'm just trying to figure out if the skulls are there to, like, anchor the jacket or, like, contain the nipples. Like, what?
How we feeling this at? Where we going, Katie?
Well, you said
What are we doing,
Well,
Catherine?
you said he's bad. But you don't
Well,
like
no,
him.
not that he's bad, just that there was nothing that interested me.
Oh. Yeah, he was like, yeah, wow, you look great. So it's sort of like the. See, here's the thing: the character, I feel like, has an opinion.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
That's great.
We can vibe. It's fine.
Ooh,
Mr.
kitty,
Doomjazz,
kitty.
I missed
offensive.
you, Love dies.
And I've missed you, Love Dies Sass. Well, what he said was very close to what the text read, but it was not the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go down to friendly, does she put her thigh away?
Yep. Does she
Go back
put
up
her
that- whoa,
thigh
whoa.
away?
It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. That thing is like, that would stop a bullet.
And how have you been? Still the same old Doomjazz?
This is bad.
It's been just swell down here. I assume you got the memo about last night.
Something like that.
Strange.
Actually, wait, I can do a Scottish accent.
I
But Uzi got a business in Northern for good's nicer.
I know. I like how it cuts it off right at the pants.
He's not wearing any. I like his crazy mohawk.
Sure.
I've got a job to do.
Oh, unfortunate.
Not all of us can just be sitting here on a yacht, pelvic thrusting into the sun. Like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I don't like
Standing on their yacht. Oh, it's great.
You're in pretty high spirits considering everybody's been murdered.
We all grieving different, you know. Don't mistaken. I'm well aware of the catastrophe. So, I'm just not this misery.
Sure.
Sure.
So what's your take
how I
on the
respond.
syndicate on this island?
Hypothetically.
'Cause, you know, it's just schemes, it's exhausted, and the pot and drugs. It's getting hooked in the medical opinion.
Don't test me.
It tells me all I need to know about the state of this place.
Anything else I can help you with?
Oh boy, so much, so much.
Don't you miss the early days when you had like 3 options?
What do you know about the demonic possession 10 years ago?
Oh, that is clearly wasn't his arrest 10 years ago.
Theoretically.
If you think there's something suspicious tied to crime scene, his apartment's the dead zone. Bing.
My favorite investigator.
Sure.
You read my rep.
Ha ha!
Ah,
Hypothetically.
Doesn't speculate. Okay, Mr. Mohawk Man.
What?
Doing my
See, I think I
job.
played this the opposite of you, where I was like relatively nice to everyone, and then I was an asshole to him. Like,
Lady Love dies.
the facts and the truth are not the same. Got it. I don't like this.
Ha ha!
Who?
Ha ha!
That's a biggie, such a terrible crime.
Investigator. Investigator.
I like you're just asking people what their motive for the murder is.
Yeah. Hey, it gives me the
Clearly, this
option.
is how he answers.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
How?
I don't like this.
Quoting
Damn.
crutch for the week. Learn to have your own thoughts. Destroy.
I'm worried.
It's a good line.
Good doesn't matter. I feel like we're learning
Want to
about
play doctors and
Lady
nurses?
Love dies. Oh no, I'm yawning.
You're getting EB.
Oh no, Eepy.
Late night's getting too cozy.
Oh no.
Dude, when's the late night video where we just sleep? Oh
I was thinking, at what point do we break out the drinking game?
What?
boy. Have to do that for Monster Prom or something.
Oh, that would get chaotic, because I feel like we need a special guest for Monster Prom.
Oh, definitely. 2.
Yeah. In the clinic until examined Henry. He was found outside the council building. Blood everywhere. Checked him over. Cool.
Ha ha!
I have the report. Cool. Tell me about the inhibitors. Yeah, I want to know about this. Sedate the body and inhibit psychic ability. Wait, so then I don't know.
Hmm?
I'm just, what level of awareness? Because it is so weird. It seems like they are just asleep.
Yeah, that's what Henry said as well.
Of demonic possession, yeah. Calm the mind, body and mind, and stop them flashing out. Okay, dosage is... Do they not develop a
The
resistance?
investigator is here.
I see. The island is about to end.
Obsessed with fail points in the process, worried that Henry could be the fail point. He's executed, not part of the slaughter ritual with the other citizens.
That's where he was on his way to.
Yeah.
Got it.
I see.
Okay, an injection of adrenaline. But no drug. Cool.
Do you know where KHX is?
This is the most help we've gotten, and it's just, did you go to this place?
You go to his house?
I've got
Damn
all
it,
the
you're
time
onto
in the
something.
world for you.
And now it's just, hey, did you ask the person? It's a lot of, like, I mean, it makes sense that this is how it would go, but it's a lot of you going to, like, what's your motive? And them going, I don't have a motive. And then you going, okay, what's this person's motive? And they go, why don't you ask them their motive? Like, God damn it. Somebody.
Oh, fish! Look at him go!
Fish.